Liverpool have turned to a man who played such an important part when the European Cup was first won in 1977. Steve Heighway gets only his 4th appearance of the season, playing alongside Kenny Dalglish, who will be wanting to celebrate his 30th birthday. So just for one change in the side, forced on Bob Paisley by the injury to David Johnson. And even before the kick-off, they set a new record, their 110th game in Europe, surpassing the 109 set by Rangers of Glasgow. In 17 seasons in Europe, CSKA are the first Bulgarian side to come here, and they come here not only as champions but current leaders of their league, and with a 100% record in Europe this season. 4 victories, 7 goals scored, none conceded. Tsvetan gets the game underway, finding Kerimov, and this is surely the moment for Liverpool to put behind them their winter of disbelief and to find the sort of form they showed in the second half against Aberdeen, when they dispatched them on an aggregate of 5-0 in the previous round. McDermott, Ray Kennedy early in the box. And here's Dalglish. And Ionchev, who had to come across number 3. Bob Paisley has called on the home crowd to live up to their pedigree and to put pressure on this very useful Bulgarian side. Phil Thompson is up in the area. And here's Kennedy, but an offside flag was up. And Ionchev, and as he got in, Clemence did well. But he showed his nippiness then. And Markov wrestled out of it. But after a lot of pressure, that sudden scare provided by little Ionchev. He really has so much pace. Kennedy, Alan Kennedy, hitting it early to the front players. Lee, no foul certainly. Controlled by Kerimov, and here's Tsvetan. Good play by the skipper, but I really do feel that Tsvetan showed what the Bulgarians are capable of. That Liverpool have got to be careful of chasing this game before they settle down. That's what Nottingham Forest did, and it cost them everything. That's Dalglish's shot. He went a little bit higher than the goalkeeper was expecting. Plenty of room for the turn, but his first touch let him down a bit. Markov. Kerimov. 15 minutes gone, and no score. Plenty of activity, but Liverpool haven't really worried the Bulgarians too much. Neal, Souness, Safirov and Heighway, Rangelov, Sladkov, Ray Kennedy. Width being offered to Neal. Hansen. Souness, real chance, and it's there. Oh, there was a moment of delay, the initial run having been made by Alan Hansen. To be truthful, he was dicing a bit right at the start of that run. Dalglish got the second chance, and Souness suddenly found himself with, in fact, McDermott to get out of the way, and he sunk it truly. Kerimov following. Hansen across. And he's got his free kick for obstruction. Kerimov seemingly suggesting that his shirt was pulled, and then I think remembered that his name is already in the book, having been shown the yellow card, which of course still exists in this type of football. McDermott having to do a lot of unnecessary running because of the quality of passing. And here's Dalglish! Given a gift by Ionchev, and he spurned it. Ionchev in the centre of the 6-yard, on the edge of the 6-yard box, just headed across his goal. There he is, and Dalglish couldn't believe it and put it in the crowd. And Irwin caught, trying to wait for a second. The ball carrier is Kerimov, this is Tsvetan, and Clemence committed again, Hansen covering the middle. And Clemence turns to have a real go at his defenders. It was Irwin he spoke to most. He held the ball up then because of the Bulgarians coming forward. It was Kerimov who made the run. Tsvetan, the challenge of Clemence, forced him wide, and again he wanted to shoot first time. Zavkov. Kerimov. Zavkov thinking about going forward, comes short instead. Well taken by Kerimov. Wrestled away from him by Alan Kennedy. Here's McDermott. Dalglish running into the middle. Neal comes on the inside. McDermott. Neal again, twice involved. Alan Kennedy sweeping it wide to Heighway. Finds Souness, finds McDermott, finds Dalglish, finds Souness! Hit Ionchev. They've had the chances for more than one. Could there have been a few escapes at the other end too. Hansen. Mr. Bert's looking at his watch. Dalglish, was he held? Yes, the free kick has been given. Denying the free kick. Just a brief warning there for Mr. Wirtz. Alan Kennedy coming forward. Owen is up on the far side. Here's Heighway. Ray Kennedy. Lee! Oh yes! Instant reaction. And right on the stroke of half-time, Liverpool get a tremendous surge that's going all the way around the ground. Sammy Lee who scored, Heighway's cross, Ray Kennedy got to it, it was a poor header out, and it was thundered back. So Liverpool have what they would certainly have settled for at the start of this half, a 2-0 lead. Time whistle has now gone, and Sammy Lee has changed the picture of this first leg and maybe of the tie overall, because Liverpool were giving a hard-working but stuttering performance, but Lee, adding to the goal scored by Graeme Souness, has now given the English champions a chance to really settle down and take the tie by the scruff of its neck and put it beyond recall for the Bulgarians in the second half. There can be no question that Liverpool owed much to the timing of the challenges of Ray Clemence during the first half. And now the team in front of him is attacking the Kop end. Very interesting to see how that late goal by Sammy Lee, number 8 there, changes the style of the match. CSKA with tremendous experience in Europe. It's in fact their 21st season, and they've only missed 4 seasons since 1956. Lee's cross. Here's Heighway. Irwin. He did well, even if he did force the goalkeeper to come wide. Very wide. Just a flick from Dalglish was enough. Long turn by Heighway. 3 players to his right. He's picked out Souness, who kicks out a beauty. Scored for so long, and tonight he's got 2. Really beautifully struck shot. And they're certainly enjoying it to the full. Heighway went away off to his left. Turned, saw the advancing Souness, who hit it first time superbly. Hansen with time to look over his shoulder. Dalglish. Souness. Lee again. Souness. Dalglish still has. Chase for Ionchev again. And he took it well on the instep. Tsvetan. Used it well. Not too long. Tsvetan able to collect. Ionchev waiting behind him now. Play on. There's Mr. And the man in black is caught up with the play. Well, that's a great ball. This is Ionchev. And he's put it in the corner, and they looked at the linesman put his flag down and came away. And suddenly, with 58 minutes gone, the delight of the crowd silenced. And Ionchev scoring as he did against Forest. It was a fine ball played by Tsvetan. They were moving forward, but it was Irwin who played Ionchev onside, and Clemence had no chance that time. Here's Neal. And that really has once again changed the complexion of the tie. 3-0 advantage of just 2, with the opponents having got the away goal. It means that a 2-0 victory at this stage, if it stays like this in the second leg, would be enough. It's Kennedy's header, enough to put the Bulgarians through. Irwin. The free kick's been given against Tsvetan. Frankly, I'm not sure what for. That certainly couldn't have been for offside, because he would have been in his own half if the kick was there. That's the keeper's. Markov, Ionchev, Hansen.
Goal kick. Fair enough. He's won 9 caps for his country. And an hour of the first leg of this European Cup quarter-final has gone. And overall, the tie rather more keenly balanced than a few moments ago. Here's Kerimov. Run by Souness, who couldn't keep it in. It's a throw. I think Neal just didn't know where it was. He certainly obstructed his man. Showing his watch to Vasilev. And here's Ionchev again. Tsvetan in the middle. Markov coming behind him. The crowd not happy with the challenge. It comes well enough in the end from Neal. Alan Kennedy. Didn't manage to carry too well, had the space. Not quite the control. Ray Kennedy. Lee. Ray Kennedy, here's McDermott. Yes! And they're not happy with the goalkeeper. McDermott is happy enough. Ray Kennedy's cross pass. And Terry McDermott's running. Gets a reward. Here's Ray Kennedy. McDermott was well wide, but the Bulgarians disappointed with their goalkeeper. But there's a 3-goal gap again. With Lee involved in the move with Ray Kennedy and the scorer McDermott. The crowd puts back its cheerful face. Tsvetan. I don't know how many times he wanted to beat them. In the end, he fell over the stile and gets a free kick for it. Possible that Tsvetan will have a crack here. Ionchev. No, it's going to be Tsvetan. Oh, it's a good one. And the goalkeeper showing the need of the body behind the flight when the hands can't get there. The kick against Zapirov. It was a thunderous shot by Tsvetan, and certainly no chance of it being held. It came back high off the chest of Clemence. Markov. And CSKA making 2 substitutions, bringing on both Volkov and the younger of the Dimitrov brothers. Referee coming to make note. What we don't know yet is who's coming off. Well, Iliev is one, presumably to be replaced in defence by Dimitrov, and Kerimov, rather more surprisingly, is the other. The man who was goal ended the hopes of Nottingham Forest. Sees out the first leg against Liverpool on the bench. Here's Alan Hansen. Dimitrov has gone into the defence, and Karimov really occupying the right side. Twixt midfield and forward. Two substitutes, they've got 15 minutes to change the course of this tie for the Bulgarian team. It's Colin Irwin. On by Lee. Dalglish. McDermott. Dalglish has gone to the far post. Zafirov. Irwin. Souness. Neal. Heighway. Three to come onto the angled one. Souness! Oh, I say! What a way to complete a hat-trick! He never saw it! Marvellous strike. Three players were there if Heighway could pull it back. Neal, who found Heighway in the first place. And they were all now coming in towards goal. Ray Kennedy couldn't take it, but Souness certainly did. Ten minutes to go. Liverpool 5, CSKA of Bulgaria, Sofia 1. And of course the cry now is, are you looking, Nottingham? I dare say that Brian Clough might tune in. Zafirov. Total miss kick by Hansen, but it doesn't matter. Once more. Dalglish calling for it in the middle. Ray Kennedy. Souness. McDermott. Dalglish! He was offside anyway. It seemed that the moment had come from Alan Kennedy's diagonal pass and the flick on by McDermott. Well, the flag went up, but was he offside? Lee. Dalglish is down the middle. Ball with Souness. For the umpteenth time, caught by the linesman's flag. But he's battled away at the front. And the roar salutes the first leg victory, and Graeme Souness' timing couldn't have been better, ending the scoring drought with a hat-trick and some marvellously effective shooting. Another goal for Terry McDermott, who as usual ran his heart out. And the one just on the stroke of half-time from Sammy Lee, which gave Liverpool their platform, which they have used to take a 4-goal lead to Sofia for the second leg in 2 weeks' time. Liverpool 5, CSKA Sofia 1.